Well, we made it. We've officially made it to that time of year. That time of year that is football season in my home, and the garden goes to crap. I shouldn't say it goes to crap. It's still beautiful. Like, look at these zinnias. I cannot. But we've gotten so much rain here lately that the tomatoes are splitting and are gross. My Kajari melons are finally trying to ripen, and for some reason unknown to me, the vines are dying. I don't know if it's too much rain or too much heat or just the fact that it's the end of the season, or if they're disease ridden. I don't know, but the 2 Kajari melons that we were waiting on to ripen, they cracked open because we've gotten so much rain lately. So they busted and they have ants in them. So we are at the crap end of the season. Yes. No. So it's time for a reset. In all of my free time, I'm going to, that was sarcasm because I have no free time. We're going to reset this garden because I'm not willing to let it go completely to crap before I'm ready. There are still days left in my zone in Ohio. We have about, hang on, I have an app for that. There is, come on, go back. 58 days to the last frost. That's enough time to grow green beans. That's enough time to grow radishes. That's enough time, which radishes are frost hardy. So that's enough time to grow a lot of stuff. And I still have tons and tons of tomatoes on. So it's not the end of the season, but it is the time of the season where these plants are getting riddled with bugs. And we're not going to give up on them. We're going to cut off all the dead stuff, and we're going to harvest what we can as it comes and try and process it in all of our free time. I have not processed anything tomato yet this year because thus far everything, oh look, there's one that's not split open. That is a black strawberry tomato. This is my favorite tomato variety of all time. Absolute favorite. Clear down my shirt. Worth it. So what I have been doing is coring and scoring my tomatoes, putting them in a freezer bag, sticking them in the freezer until I have a free weekend. Guess what? Tonight I have a free night and I don't have seals for my mason jars. But we're gonna get everything ready, get all of our ingredients, so that the next free day that I have, which is a week from today, I will be processing tomatoes and hopefully resetting this jungle of what I call a garden a little bit. Things kind of tend to get out of hand for us during football season. My husband coaches, my kid plays, my other kid cheers. So it turns into a little bit of chaos, but we're going to try to embrace it the best we can. Hi piggers. It's been a minute since you guys have been on YouTube. Hi piggers. Pig. So these 2 over here on the right, oh, you can't see them. These 2 here over here on the right are 2 that we bred out of our sow, Missy, and she's down there. This one was bought, and the 2 over there were bought for the kids for fair. But these two here on the right came out of Missy, and they turned out really good looking. I think we decided that we're going to breed her one more time. So we are at an impasse. We are struggling with the time and the space, and right now the smell of these pigs is making me crazy. We were rotating our pigs and trying to rotationally graze, and have gotten to the point where we don't have enough space, we don't have enough fencing, we don't have enough room to rotationally graze. So this September, all 5 of these small pigs go to butcher. 2 go to the fair, actually, and 3 will go to the butcher. And then all we will have is Missy, which is our sow. Cutie Patootie has gone to the butcher already. So then the goal is that we're going to take the Hog Mahal and we're going to block off the front, open up the back, and fence in the woods. And Missy can have all of the woods. We are going to breed her one more time and see how she does, because we have bred her 3 times and she's done okay. The second time was her best farrowing. The first and the third time were awful. So we're going to attempt. Hi, Sass. Hi, Sass Pants. Hi, Sass Pants. How's a girl? Who's a good pup? Yes, I'm a good pup. Yeah. So Miss Missy is going to get one more chance. And then we're going to kind of take it from there. We went camping last week. That's why there's lumber still in my truck. I don't know. Our kids are really busy. And I don't want to... My kids are only here for a short amount of time. And I really want to be able to dive into them while they're here. Mariah has her horse and she loves her horse. But we don't need 6 pigs. At one time we had 13 pigs and have really downsized from that. So I think this winter we're only going to have 1 pig, and that's going to be Missy, and then I'm going to downsize on the chickens and kind of go from there. Hang on, I got a phone call. Well, friends, you know what I love about where I live and how I was raised? I have company coming last minute. Didn't know they were coming. Didn't know that I would have company. I truly thought tonight that I would be in my pajamas, coring and scoring tomatoes, and just maybe listening to a podcast, watching some Grey's Anatomy reruns. But that's not in the cards for me, because a couple of my friends are coming over last minute, and these people that sometimes they're family friends. Like, I've known them since I was a child, and sometimes on the occasional weekend they'll just drop in and hang out, and I love that because that's how I grew up. Like, my parents' house was always booming. Friday nights, Saturday nights, like it wasn't odd for there to be 10, 15 cars in my parents' driveway. And the entire time, all we did was shoot bows and drink coffee. That's it. And talk. And I love that. And I love that my house has become a place that can happen. Because it's where all of us kids gathered, because that's where the happening place was. There was always people there, and it didn't have to be a party. It didn't have to be crazy. But it's where I wanted to be whenever I was a kid, because that's where all my friends were. That's where all my parents' friends were and their kids, and we just spent time together, and it was awesome. And I'm really glad that that has transposed to my house as well. Because if my kids are at home, then I don't have to worry about them. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know this is short, but I just wanted to kind of touch base and let you know we are in the full swings of football. So, thanks for learning with us, and we'll see you next time.